Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is another Crimson lobby, and this one's a very special one because you guys know I go on and on about pacing and why I think it's probably the most important aspect to your game. So I thought instead of just having another standard gameplay, why not show you guys what I mean. So every single round that goes by, we're going to be mixing up the weapons, trying different weapons out and showing you guys exactly how to change your pacing in the game itself. So this way you don't have to rely on, you know, just predicting what do I do, how do I change my pacing, do I wait for the next match? No, I'm going to show you guys what to do, how to change it in this game. So let's get right into it. As you see, we go through, we get a 2-piece on the sky bar, we do get taken down by the opponent. My teammates pushing bottom B, they're on the B point. So what I'm trying to do now is just to get them, man, try to pinch them. My teammates are coming through the left hand side, so we're going to go through the right, try to pinch them. And yeah, they did a good job of kind of taking them out. And now in this situation, we got a bit of breathing room, right? We got a bit of time to work with. So what we're going to do is push through, and you kind of want to get upset in a power position where you can essentially spawn trap the opponents. That is the end goal here. If you guys were in an idle situation, if you had 20 minutes to set up, to get into a setup without the opponents moving, you'll probably get into an area where you're spawn trapping them. So that is the end game, that is the end goal. So that's what we're trying to do. The opponent actually manages to push through because we all kind of committed to the B point, and that was a bit of a problem which I identified early on. Tried to rotate to A but didn't really have the timing. So we're going to go through here, and in this kind of moment I feel like I'm playing very aggressive, and because I'm using the assault rifle, I need to just slow things down, start to pre-aim a bit more and stop getting too mixy with it, man. Right now I'm literally running like an SMG player. I think I'm getting into that aggressive mindset already, which will benefit us down the line, but for now we need to slow things down, and this is where the importance of pacing comes in. You're going to see as the game progresses I start to do better and better, but it's not because my gun skill magically improves out of thin air. No, it's because my pacing changes to match my play style. So pushing through, they're on the A point, we want to get them off it, man. If we can, we're going to go through, and it looks like they're just going to secure that with ease. So we're going to watch the cut now with C1. We managed to take him out. Now we're going to back off, okay? 16 to 15. You know what? I mentioned this before. I need to slow down the game. I need to get into a power spot. So I'm going to play this bottom stairs area, watch for the push now. And I've noticed, okay? So halfway through the first round, I'm like, right, I definitely have some pacing issues this round. So we're going to back off, play this kind of area. Now, this might not be the set pacing, but it's all about adjusting and finding that tuning point where you're happy with. So we're going to go through. I'm watching the middle. I'm watching the flank. Now, somebody's on the hill. So we're going to go around, take my time. We spot one. We take him out, go around. And at this point, we're kind of just locking down this area, trying to make sure that anybody that plays over aggressive, we're able to take them out. And that's just really unfortunate. The opponent comes through with a dead silence. Great play from him, to be honest, man. I kind of got caught lacking there. And that is a problem sometimes when you're playing a certain spot, a certain power position. If you're not careful, you can get flooded. And that's exactly what happened. But now I'm like, right, let me set up in a power position a bit more advanced across the map. So we're going to sit on these top sky bar here. I'm going to pop the dead silence just so I can make a play in the top. And now I'm right. My teammate died, so we're going to wait, take our time. We go through, we take out one. There's a guy on the hill, so we're going to jump around the corner, hopefully take him out with some help from my team. There you go. Now, this is very important. In this moment, you want to play aggressive, okay? I know I'm talking about pacing, but this is where you can start to play aggressive. When your teammates are there, you got the positioning off, and you can just start to kind of fine-tune your pacing, and this is the perfect example. We're going to go through, and now with only 4 lives left, we're just going to play in their spawn, chuck a nade through 7 versus 4. I noticed my teammate died there, so again, I'm just trying to play in a power position where I feel like it's going to be effective. We go through, this guy's out in the open, we take him out, center onto the second guy. We know he's going to be in this bottom area. Although he gets a kill on me, my teammate gets a trade, and we are able to win the round. So nothing special in that first round, but what I noticed was in the beginning I was playing very aggressive, and it wasn't helping me out. And what I like to do is I feel like it's easier for me to adapt to the playstyle that I'm naturally playing at than to adjust my whole playstyle. So what that means is sometimes I feel like playing passive, okay? Sometimes I feel like holding lanes, playing passive, and I'll play like that. But this game, I was like, cool, I'm playing aggressive, right? Let me get the most ultra-aggressive setup out there and carry on with the pacing. So there you go. Now we've got the MP5. I clearly like that pacing right now. I clearly want to be an aggressive player. So cool, let's get the MP5 out and let's match that pacing. Going to go through, chuck a stun on the right-hand side. Going to push through, and you can just see within one round how different I play. So we spot this first guy, center onto his head, very important. If you know where the enemy is going to be, center onto his head. We go through, we get a 3-piece. My teammate goes through. Now there's 2 options here. One is to get on the B point and extend the play. The other option is to flank them, get them off the spawn, and start the process early. So we're going to go through, we get one. The second guy's going to be out in the open. We're going to turn around, making sure nobody's on the stairs area. My teammate's getting on A, and instead of kind of flooding the hill, I'm just going to watch around them. I think there's 2 ways to play it. One is to get on the hill. The other is to slate around the hill, which is exactly what I'm doing now. I'm going to dolphin dive across, get into cover. Again, I'm not too worried about the hill. We're so early into this game. If we can get kills right now, what we'll do is we'll basically have leverage over our opponent. So there's 2 ways of getting leverage and control. One is to get the point and kind of pressurize them that way. The other one is getting kills. Once you get kills, you just have a lot of leverage. You basically apply the pressure, and they have to essentially react to the way you're playing. So we're going to go through, we get another kill. That's just an unfortunate gunfight right there. I probably should have aimed a bit higher there, so just something I should be avoiding. I should definitely be winning that. Not really impressed right there with my own gun skill. But we're going to go through, and we're up by 7 lives there, so doing pretty well. My teammate goes through, gets a 2-piece. The guy's out in the corner, going to go through, jump across, and I've noticed that the last 2 enemies are in our spawn. So when I spawn up now, I need to be playing for these enemies, but hang on a second, I'll spawn back A. So what that means is they've got B presence, they've got control. This is where your brain needs to react like that, okay? You need to think straight away. I'm spawning back A, that means the opponents are going to be B, okay? I know it sounds so simple saying it out loud, but if you actually think about that in the game, that means my opponents are going to be on B. So what I need to do is set up at A and react to them at B. So going through certain areas, we're going to push through. You see, I'm waiting on the hill now. Now, while my teammates are on A, this is where I can start to stretch them out. This is where I can start to play on the B point. We hear somebody come down, we get a great kill, we take him out. Now, although we got naded, what I've essentially done is I got 1 kill on A, sorry, 1 kill on B, and I booked a second player over to B. Now my teammates are in a good position. They're able to capture A. And that's what it's about. It's about tricking your opponents slowly and surely, just getting those 1 points up, getting the second point up, going A, going B, distracting them, getting the kills. If you do all of this in one round, what you're doing is right now, we got more lives, we got more kills. Sorry, not more lives and kills, same thing, but we got more kills, we got more map pressure. Everything is going our way. Essentially, we just need 1 point now and we should be able to win the round. The one thing we are lacking is obviously the time with 3 seconds left, but this is okay because I'm on the hill. Maybe if we had a bit more time, it would be an ideal situation. But because of this time, I started to panic a little bit, back off, and make sure I'm really getting this hill time. So looking at this scenario, we're up by 4 lives. If we get the B point, we should be able to win this round. So I'm trying to secure the B. I'm watching the left here. And this is honestly perfect, right? If we had another 10 seconds on the clock, I would say we played this perfectly. Because we left it a bit late, I'm going to give us, I'm going to give us a 7 out of 10 for that bit there. But we push through, a minute left on the clock now, and they only have 6 lives. So we've essentially set ourselves up for success, right? We played really well across the round. We've got the minute left now. All we need to do realistically is get about two or three kills there in the rounds ours. We push through. There's 1, 4 people left. I don't even need to worry about the hill right now. Literally, get another kill and we should be good to go. I'm going to wait for this guy. We take him out. That's 2 down. The third guy's out in the open. Instead of pushing him, I'm going to wait for my teammate. We get him weak, and it's all about the map pressure. There you go, just like the 8 versus 1. Now, we probably could have won by lives. We could have won by, by the time. We could have won by everything this round because, honestly, I think we played it really, really well. Same game, but you can see we're on 15 kills now. Let's switch the pacing up again. An even faster build. Let's get the Vel 46 out. If you guys want to see this challenge again, where we're doing different weapons, let me know how you guys want to see it, man. I'm down for some challenges. I've done the 120 FOV challenge. I've now done the different gun challenge. You guys let me know, man. I'm down to mix the content up and do some different challenges on our journey to Iridescent, man. Don't make it too hard for me because we are solo queuing. We are trying to get to Iridescent. No, I'm joking. Let me know the challenge and I'll try to pick a good one for the next episode. But we're going to go through with a Vel 46. Now, let's see how our pacing adapts again. The MP5 was a good gun. I feel like it was very, very good at those kind of really close range gunfights. But this Vel, man, I feel like the Vel just got a bit more movement and allows me to have more mobility on the map. Saying that, the MP5 was very, very good. But this one has slightly more range. So let's see how we adapt to our game and see what we can do here. So I am one shot. There's 2 people chasing me. So instead of backing off here, you know what? I'm going to full send it. I'm just going to play aggressive, get to a position where I can flank them because I don't have time to back off. So we're going to go through process of elimination. We're going to check every single corner. I am one shot. So we're going to back off. Let my teammate go in first because, again, I am one shot. So you don't want to be the one dying, going through, and this is literally the spot you want to be. This is the perfect spot because on these stairs here, what you can do, you can spot one. I notice he's coming through the left, so we're going to go prone. I always go prone when I expect an enemy to push me. The reason is right there, you saw it. We go through, we get a massive kill, we turn around, the second guy's there, and I should have reloaded. The Vel 46 doesn't have a lot of ammo, so in that situation I should have reloaded. I didn't play that really well, to be honest. I could have reloaded, jumped off, and had more success, but the guy fried me, turns on me. Fair play, good play from him. Instead of pushing through our side again, I'm going to push through the top here. My teammate just died, so I know someone's coming through the left. We take him out, and while my teammate's going through the top catwalk, I'm like, let me jump down, let me go through the bottom. It's all about trying different angles, trying to mix things up. And again, I want to show you guys the difference in pacing. If you can look back at the first round with me barely moving to this round where I'm sliding everywhere, absolutely cracked, it just goes to show how important it is to adapt your game plan for what you want to do. Because sometimes, again, you might want to be the guy that holds lanes, you might want to play passive, and that's absolutely fine. But don't be passive using an MP5. Be passive, use a TAC 56, use a slower build. Make sure you're utilizing your equipment, all right? Imagine being a footballer, okay? I'm not sure if you guys watch football, but imagine having a team of 11 defenders, okay? They might be good individuals, but as a team, they're not going to work. And that's exactly how I see Call of Duty. It's a 4v4 game mode, so you have to kind of adapt to that. So my teammates, I feel like they were quite all-rounded. So I was like, cool, I'm allowed to do what I want. And what I want to do is play more aggressive. So I got the SMG out, and it's really helping us out. We're going to go through, slide across, take out one. I like to do this little jump shot here because what it does is, as I'm jumping, I can essentially scout this area without pushing out into the open. So we're going to go through. My teammate knows that, you know, someone's watching that, so I'm going to push through. And we don't have a lot of pressure on the B point, but looking at the map here, the A is the priority. So we're going to back off. I am in their spawn, so I'm going to try to get any blood here. The guy sees me backing off, trying to get into cover. Again, it's about playing your life, letting your teammates make the play. You don't have to get the kills. As long as you're playing your life and doing your job, you'll be good. We're going to slide across the stairs because the stairs give you momentum. We take out one, pushing through. The guy's right behind me, but we absolutely fry him. I definitely should not be winning that gunfight, but you know what? We did anyways. We absolutely fried him. Was able to take him out, get a two-piece, and just like that, again, although we don't have a lot of map pressure, the hills go in my opponent's way. Look at the time and look at the lives. We essentially have 2 out of the 3 things in control. There's 3 things to, you know, take care of in control. You got the time, you got the actual point, and kills. Okay, if you can get 2 out of 3 of those things, you should be able to win the game quite convincingly. In this game, we have basically the hills. We have the time and we have the kills. Okay, they had a bit of hill control, but we had the time and the kills, and it allowed us to go through. We get the most kills in the lobby, and again, the first round we didn't play well, man. We played a bit slow, mixed up the pacing. Hope you guys did enjoy this challenge video. It's a bit of a different one. Normally I stick to one gun, or if I do switch, I just go from AR to sub. But the fact that we used 3 different guns, 3 different rounds, I feel like showed a bit of different game style. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.